And so we started having a mentor-mentee relationship. And we would meet every Wednesday from 2 to 4. And I would always love it about Bill because he held me accountable. And he would always teach me things that I had never known before and really made a big, big difference. And the success has been proven out because Bill mentored me for 5 years from that time, 1996 to 2001, where we were an Inc. 500 company, one of the 500 fastest growing companies in America. When Bill started with me, I was a $700,000 business. So we had tremendous growth, which was really something. And Bill was more than a mentor. You know, he was a friend, he was a wonderful coach, and he would drill these principles in me that I still remember today, and I actually still pass on to my people. Number one principle I remember, cash is king. He'd look at me and say, Phil Morabito, cash is king. He would then say, you don't end a new business presentation without looking somebody in the eye and saying, I want your business. So he would always do that and point me and do that way. But one of the things that I thought was great about Bill was very good at letting bad things pass. And I would have to be troubled about something or something like that. He said, you know, Phil, what you got to do is you just got to go like this. And just forget it. And I thought, wow, if Nike knew that, it wouldn't have been the Nike swoosh, it would have been the Nike like that. But that was very, very helpful. And then after spending all that time with Bill, I said to myself, you know, this is the guy I want to be. A guy that is loved by everybody, a guy that's got a family that loves him, that cares about him, thinks about him, does everything they possibly can. A fantastic marriage. I said, I want to be this guy. This is the guy that I want to be. All except the Judaism part, because I'm a strong Catholic. So I wasn't going to convert over that. But I did learn a lot about Judaism a little bit because Bill had labeled me a mensch. And I never knew what a mensch was, but Bill labeled me that one time, and I really appreciate that. The last thing I would say is that I'm always passing his stories on. And in fact, ironically, yesterday I'm meeting with a guy that's got about a $500,000 business, and I'm coaching him, and I passed a Bill Spitz story on right to him. And I swear to God, I was repeating a story that Bill had told me. I won't go into it because it's a long story. But I actually was repeating the same story. So Bill, I want you to know that everything you've done for me is being passed on, is being communicated. And now my young COO, some of you saw that we promoted a guy who's been with me 14 years. He's 39 years old. He's now our COO. He'll be telling the next guy, cash is king. Thanks, Bill. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Phil. We have a little Bill. Bill, you got to
Would you
sit
do
down.
me a huge favor and just keep
We
the
have a
video?
little bit of what I'm going to
keep the
call a
video
change of
going.
pace for us.
Okay.
We have 3 non-foxes coming up here. Your sons Clay and Nelson and your grandson Brian are here. And I've asked them to say a few words, just share a few words. Again, they could probably be here all day without any problem. Clay?
Thanks, George. Good morning. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I know a lot of you, actually, and I look around the room and I see a lot of people that I don't know. So Silver Fox has grown, and you know, what a great organization. And my dad has been a part of this for, what, 23, 24 years, almost as long as the organization's been around. Not quite as long as Monty, but almost. And yeah, Phil, you know, you talk about lessons and stories, and well, first thing I guess I want to say is, you know, I know you've known my dad for a long time. I can confidently say I've known him longer than anybody else around. Longer than almost anybody else. So, you know, first of all, I want to tell you and tell you, Dad, you know he's a great role model. He's been a terrific father, unbelievable father, a very good friend, and a good mentor to me. So he's mentored to a lot of people, but he's been a very good mentor to me over the years. He's taught me many lessons, some different. Cash is king is obviously a big one. But, you know, my dad has, through his words and his stories more than almost anything else, but most importantly, I think through his deeds, has taught so many lessons. And just, I'm not going to be able to get all of them, but a few of the lessons that I've gotten over the years, and probably lots of other people. One of the most important, I think, is place a high value on integrity. No matter what you do, no matter who you're dealing with, integrity is one of the most important things, and certainly an important lesson I learned. You know, everybody does a little something, cheats a little here and there. I can't remember a time in my whole life when I remember my dad cheating on anything. It just, you know, it's really kind of amazing, but it's true. I can't remember that time. In business transactions, you know, one of the things he taught me very early was let the other guy make a profit. You know, we all have an opportunity to squeeze a little harder, to, you know, try to get a better deal. But he's always been focused on, look, that guy's in business too. That guy deserves to make a profit. And so, you know, get a reasonable deal, but let the other guy make a profit. Be generous with your money, with your time, and with your knowledge. And most of all, I think my dad's been generous with his time and his knowledge. He's a very generous guy, helps a lot of people, gives a lot of money, but he loves to help people. He loves to help people succeed. And most of all, he's given of his time and of his knowledge and loves to pass it on. Work hard and never give up. I mean, we see that today. He's never given up on anything that I know of. And persistence, gentle, respectful persistence, but always persistence. You know, I remember hearing so many times, and related to sales, but lots of other things, if I can't get in the front door, I'll go in the back door. If I can't get in the back door, I'll go in the window. But always, you know, keep finding a way to get in. I think this is a really important one. Treat all people with respect, no matter what their station in life. The janitor, the waitress, the whoever, all the way up to the president of the biggest companies in the country, you know, deserve respect, and he's always treated everybody with utmost respect, no matter their station in life. Strive to do the best in whatever you do. I think he's still an example of that, and certainly a good lesson. And I've probably missed a lot, and I'm probably talking longer than George wants me to. So, you know, just those are the things that he's given me. And I think a lot of us would say those are the things that he's given a lot of us. So, a fitting tribute to you, Dad. I love you. You're a great father. Thank you for everything you've done.